Hello, everybody. Woo. All right, let me turn this music down. Actually, let me turn it off because we got some serious talking to do. So, welcome everybody. Thanks for being here. It's been a little bit since we've been in Dual Universe, and I didn't even know where I was going to be when I logged in. And so, hey Jay Sullivan, thank you for the resub. 4 months. And how about 40 gold to everybody here in your honor? I don't know if Duke's going to bark it out or not. I started the show late because there was technical problems. Yeah, not with the game, but with my setup. So anyway, what a good feeling to be back and to I don't know. I have missed being in the game and part of the community and everything. And so, now today, okay, so the wipe has been announced. We're going to go over that. We're going to talk about that. Also, they have announced an announcement. So I'll give you a little bit of a heads up on that stuff. I won't spill any beans, but I do want to talk about the potential stuff that they're going to talk about in their announcement. And and I want to talk about some misconceptions about the wipe and what it's going to mean for us and what I plan to do after the wipe has happened. So, and I can start with that. After the wipe, day one, I am right here. Right here. As soon as the servers come up, I am right here doing a show with you guys and will be for the next 30 days. So I'm going to do another 30-day challenge. And I think that's going to be really great. Also, we're going to talk about the rewards that they're giving for the launch that are based on subscription time. And I'm going to show everybody a trick for those of you that want to make sure that you have enough subscription time to get the top level rewards. I'm going to show you how to do that. And you can't do it. Well, it involves us. How about that? It involves our store. So that was kind of a shocker to me, but I'll take it. It keeps the roof overhead, keeps the shows going. Yeah, I like that. Let me run down. Let me get off of this platform.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I think that everything's probably full here. And not that it matters. It's not full. It says it's 169%. Oh, well. I haven't looked in a while, so, what am I to expect here? I'm going to head over to my base over here. I did do some stuff before I stopped playing, because I stopped playing when they said they were thinking seriously about wiping. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait and see, and I think a lot of you did too. So anyway, this is my base on Sanctuary, and what I did was I put all my characters together with their tiles to form this area. And be able to do some mining and stuff. I'm working on, I don't know why that big thing is there. I don't remember there being that big platform out there, but okay. Maybe it got bumped like we do in Eve. So, all right. Let's get up here, and then. Oh, can't quite make it. That's why I have the stairs there. This has been beautiful, doing all this stuff, everything. This is an unfinished building. And, yeah, I don't know that I'm going to... well, we'll talk about some of this stuff. So, I'll talk about some of what I'm gonna do with my structures that I have here and everything. So Jury is out. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. All right, let's.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train.
Let's
All
reward everybody with
aboard.
some gold.
Choo choo.
Amaziva.
So many
All
changes
right.
happening.
I know there are. It's a lot. So consider it to be a new game. Yeah, Amaziva, 16 months as a sub, 160 gold. Everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. All right. So now let me bring some stuff up here. Okay, we have got. I got something else I want to show you beforehand. Just cause I feel kind of bad. I have this Eve background behind me while I'm doing a DU show. I could not get my shit straight to make it look right in time to do the show, but I have something here that will be all set up when we do the 38 challenge for the shows, and that is these banners over here.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
They were too close.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee
They're
Dragon
too close
subscriber?
being right back here. I have to
Duke
remove all
isn't
this
so
other
sure
Eve
of
stuff
that.
out to mount that stuff back there. And so
Welcome, Elder
Anyway,
Dragon.
there we go.
So, you
I got
think
some
you're
awesome
worthy
banners.
of being a Marquee Dragon
Thank you,
subscriber?
No Pork, for the art.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
All right. And SWAT Pup interrupting the flow with gift
Welcome,
subs.
Elder Dragon. So, you
Man.
think you're worthy of being a Marquee
Thank
Dragon
you.
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
I can turn it sideways in between. I could turn them on their sides and put them back there.
Welcome,
It would look
Elder
funny.
Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon
right.
subscriber? Duke isn't so
let's
sure
give out
of that.
some rewards here. So it's 1,000 gold to everybody
Welcome,
here
Elder
for
Dragon.
each gift sub.
So,
Duke,
you think
stop.
you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber?
Duke,
Duke
no.
isn't so sure of that.
Oh, man. Zealot. What the
Welcome,
hell?
Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Man, where's my volume control on Duke?
Welcome,
'Cause
Elder
now
Dragon.
this is about to get crazy.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so
It's
sure
like
of
built
that.
into the main volume of my shit here. If I turn him down, I turn everybody down.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber?
Excuse
Duke
me while I
isn't so
take
sure
a
of
swig of
that.
my whiskey.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Not really
So,
whiskey.
you think you're worthy of being a
Did
Marquee
you guys see
Dragon
that we have Marky
subscriber?
Dragon
Duke
bottles
isn't
now?
so sure of that.
I gotta order me one. All right. So,
Welcome,
Now-
Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon
okay,
subscriber?
I'm gonna talk over
Duke
Duke.
isn't so sure of that.
So it's 1,000 gold to everybody here for each gift sub.
Welcome,
and-
Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so
I need
sure
some
of that.
smarter controls so Duke can just go like, "Holy shit! Look at all
Welcome,
the gift
Elder
subs!"
Dragon.
Instead of saying the same thing over
you
and over
think you're
again.
worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber?
I'll
Duke
call
isn't
him.
so sure of that.
Ask him for some new stuff. Although there's nothing that triggers that off.
Welcome,
So-
Elder Dragon. So,
Okay,
you think
he's
you're
gotta be
worthy
about
of
done
being a
talking.
Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
So 1,000 gold for each of the gift subs. And
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So you
here,
think you're worthy of being a
maybe
Marquee
something a little bit more
Dragon
visual,
subscriber?
too? Yeah.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
Well, I'm about to change everything up because I'm dropping Streamlabs. And so
Welcome,
I'm about
Elder
to
Dragon.
change all that up. Oh
So
my God.
you think you're worthy of being a Marquee
mean,
Dragon
thank you.
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Okay, 1,000 gold to everybody here. You're all going to get rich. So make sure you're here. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you've said something so that you get to get some of that. So SWAT Pup Gaming to Zami Rosar. 1,000 gold to everybody. And then 1,000 gold to everybody here for SWAT Pup Gaming to Yoshatan. And then SWAT Pup Gaming to Mr. Chadwick, another 1,000 gold. SWAT Pup Gaming to Miso, another 1,000 gold. SWAT Pup Gaming to Spaceman 2, another 1,000 gold. All right, thank you, SWAT Pup, for those. And then Zealot to Blue Star Lion, 1,000 gold. Zealot to Battlebird, 1,000 gold. Zealot to Inero, 1,000 gold. Zealot to Jamestown, another 1,000. Zealot to Curteroach, another 1,000. Zealot to Fizz Pie Taste Okay. Good name, I guess. 1,000 gold. And Zealot
Oh
to
yeah,
Weed Core,
another dragon
1,000
boarding the
gold.
train. All aboard! Choo choo.
Am I
Zealot
worthy,
to-
Duke?
To Genji Trucking, 1,000 gold. Am I going to get blocked for spamming? Zealot for Mogul to Mox, 1,000 gold. And Zealot to Zeno, 1,000 gold. There we go. All right. And then 7 months is for Killing on Air. All right. How about another 70 gold? Woohoo! You're all Fritch. Thank you, Killing Air, Zealot, and SWAT Pup Gaming. All right. Gosh. Okay, let's get on. Let's get on with what we're doing here. So, you've seen the banners. Not this one behind me. This one. These ones over here. I got to do some work on them too. They're a little too shiny. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. Then those will be ready because I'm doing a 30-day challenge on the launch of Dual Universe, and so I'll be here with all of you guys. We're gonna play a ton, and we're level 5 hype train with that. Oh no, we're almost. It's gonna drop. Yeah, it didn't quite make level 5. Oh well. So, and okay, let's start going over this stuff. We've got
Oh
1
yeah,
hour.
another dragon boarding the train. All
to get through
aboard!
it.
Choo choo.
Pharaoh Loki, 31 months as a sub. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Yes, famous Duke saying there. 31 months as a sub. See, that's going to be 620 gold. Everybody here? Thank you for that, Pharaoh Loki. You missed it by seconds on keeping that running, but thank you for the attempt. All right. So we're going to be playing a bunch, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I am disappointed that, how long does it take to process payments in our store? It's near instant. If you have something that you purchased and you didn't get anything, and you show that you sent us money, then please email us. I don't see anything pending, or maybe that was just a question, a general question. So, all right. So, let's see here. I'm disappointed that we have to wipe and start everything over. I'm also excited that we have to wipe and start everything over. There is, so NovaQuark is a company that really goes to the beat of their own drum. They don't do things the same as the game industry in general. And there's two things that causes. One is that it causes them to make some mistakes that are common mistakes that other game companies have learned from and moved on. But it also doesn't limit their thinking on what is possible based upon those other lessons. Does that make sense? Like, if you get told you can't do something, and that stops you from attempting the dream that you have, what happens at that point? Do you figure out a different way to do the dream? Or do you just get defeated and go on and do something else? Well, by not knowing some of this stuff, it's allowed them to branch out into areas that are unexpected and potentially cause brand new things to happen. The side effect is sometimes it doesn't go so well. So, it's it goes both ways on that. And I applaud them for taking their own course. But it's rough on us. It's rough on all of us players. And so, with that said, they have my full support because I think that there's something really special here. And so that's why I've been on board the whole time. And why I'm willing to, just be like, okay, the wipe here is an opportunity for new things to happen, for us to get back into the game and to learn from our own mistakes playing the game too, and figure out, what we're gonna do differently and everything. So I don't know that I will build stuff as big as, what I've got here. Like this thing right here. Why was I building this tall ass building here? I don't know. I don't remember. Is the game releasing? It will be. So it will be. All right, let's go over this stuff here. Why the reset? The economy. I mean, truly, the economy, a bit broken. There are some things that happened in the economy that were very, very difficult to recover from. And so the economy is getting reset. Performance. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of artifacts and everything that cause performance issues. We already went through this once when they redid the planets, and it is it's good to start with a clean slate with everything that's been learned. So when you say the schematic resets and everything that's been it's come back. I have only 8 million. Apparently I didn't own very many schematics. I don't know. So yeah. All right. All right. Balance. The launch will be a fresh start with every player on the same starting line. So this is mostly true. There is some actually day one, I think it will be everybody's pretty much on the same starting line. And so Orgone schematics went to the Org Super. I think I'm on the Org Super, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be wiped. So, all right, New Worlds. It's also an opportunity to improve the planetary bodies in Helios. I want to give planets more identity to implement that. Didn't have time to do when we launched beta. Cannot do that while players are building and terraforming the planets. Very true. We went through that with them attempting to do that and ended up with our structures buried. I had spent about 200 hours digging out under a mountain for for my base that we built under there, and it was an enormous cavern. And then when they redid the planets, it all got filled in again, and it was intentionally big open spaces. So anyway, that's okay. So we're gonna have a fresh start on that, and what will we reset? Almost the whole game, it says, with a few exceptions. And so what will the players keep? So here's what we got. We're going to keep blueprints, core blueprints after the reset. I don't have but just a couple core blueprints. And so all of my stuff that I've got, all of my ships, and everything, they're all going away. I will have to buy them again from the people who made them originally, if they're still playing. And if they're not, they're just lost forever. And, I think about that. Um, hello, drama monger. I think about that, and will I be sad to see one of the greatest ships, these right here, made here by Garrett's? Or Garrett's? Is that how you pronounce his name? Yeah, one of the greatest ships to me in Eve was these things, and and it's gonna be gone. So I don't know if he's coming back, after the reset or not. I hope so, but I really don't know. So we'll just have to see. I can take though my bases that I've built, and I can make some core blueprints off of that. I suppose, but at the same time, I do really enjoy building things, and even though I'm not very good at it, and I'll probably end up building some new stuff. I did have one ship that I was working on, but then kind of the formulas for the mass and inertia changed and everything, and that ship that I was building pretty much became untenable. So I'm not going to worry about that one, but we'll see what I have at the launch. And so, okay. There was some it was actually in more than one place I saw this. People talking about that the core blueprints would be magic and that you would be able to deploy it instantly and have all the stuff in it. Not true. They're not magic blueprints. They're just core blueprints. You're still going to have to make that stuff. If you have the super advanced engines in that ship, it's going to be a while before you are able to deploy that, and because it's probably going to take a bit to get those parts, so those elements. They're going to, I believe, all of them will appear in your nano pack. So, and then for organizations, membership will reset. The super legate will retain the leader and carry the organization into the launch of the game. The logo, manifesto intact. However, organizations belonging to other organizations will be erased. All right. We don't have any sub-orgs. So we have 2 orgs. And I don't remember if I'm... Can you be super legate of both? Maybe not. But basically, we have 2 orgs. We have our big Dragons Assembly, which is our big org that we allow everybody to join, and then we just kick out anybody who's an asshat. And then I have my personal org, which is how I control the rights and management of all of my personal items. So, okay, so those are going to be reset, except I'll still retain the names on those. Core blueprints belonging to organizations, including those housed in containers and packages belonging to the organization, will be transferred to the super legate. All right, super legate's going to have to dole out everything. And I already know that, like, Sir Frank here, going to make him a legate, and then we'll probably have a few more. And we're gonna start off guns a-blazing. Well, not really. We'll start off building, mining. Yeah, we're gonna start off mining. That's what it's gonna be, isn't it? So that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay. And let's see here. Your 2-factor authentication rewards will be reallocated to you after the reset. Your recruiter friend rewards will also be reallocated, with the exception of any game time rewards that you've already consumed. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I know that I have a bunch of rewards, but I actually don't know what they are. So that'll just be a pleasant surprise. Okay, so these rewards. Let's talk a little bit about these rewards. Pioneer Pack rewards. We've also put together 3 tiers of Pioneer Packs to reward our beta players to give them some progression, such as a portion of their talent points. They are a thank you from us here at Nova Quark for the support you've shown during the beta and the time invested in the game. We'll deliver these packages during our 6-month launch event in a way that preserves a balance at launch and allows new players the same opportunity to compete in the game's economy. At the start, beta veterans will be almost the same position as a new player, but by the end of 6 months, beta players and backers will have the 3 tiered packages outlined. Okay, so this is something that I'm amazed that they came up with this. This exceeded my expectations. This is probably the best possible solution. I mean, maybe there could have been something better, but this is really on point for what they were attempting to do. And so basically, in a nutshell, real quick, before I go over each one of the things, if you have prepaid game time on your account, and is it at launch or is it right now? Actually, I don't know the answer to that. And will they have the same issues at Wipe? You know, you would hope not. I'm sure something will sneak through, but you would hope not. Okay. Here's the deal. These are based upon you having game time, prepaid game time, subscription time in your account. And I don't know if it's at launch or if it's like considered right now in this in-between point from when they announced it to launch. And so if you have this prepaid game time, then you're gonna qualify for the packs. And how much you qualify depends. And I'll share right now the trick. The trick is that when you're on the DU account page yourself and you have active subscription time, for some reason, and I think that Nova Quark should fix this, for some reason you cannot purchase additional time. You have to wait till it lapses before you can purchase more. That seems kind of crazy, but it's the way it is. And what has happened from that is that our store is the only reseller for Dual Universe, and we have the subscription time. Well, since our subscription time is applied differently, then you get to add that on top. So here's how that works. Basically, if you can't add time to your account, you can get it from us. Exclamation point coupon in chat if you're watching this live. There's a link in the description in YouTube. And you can get the game time from us, and then you can go into your account and you can apply it. Make sure if you buy, okay, so this has happened before. I want to just caution you on this. Somebody has 5 accounts. They come in and they buy 5 subscription codes, and then they go and apply them all to the same account and say, oh, actually, I wanted them on each of the other ones. I can't fix that if you do that. You need to make sure you are logged into the account you want to apply it to. You'll end up having to make a support request to Nova Quark if you accidentally do that. And so just avoid that. Avoid that in the beginning. Okay, so these extra packs, let's see here. Can I make this? Wow, I zoomed in on it and it didn't change the size of the text. Really? Yeah, I'm at 175% and it didn't change the size of the text. All right, so let's see here. Reset it. Same size. Okay, well, I don't know how to make it any bigger so that you can read it on the live show too. Okay, so Pioneer Pack Advance. This package is available to players who purchased up to 3 months of subscription for the Dual Universe beta. So up to 40,992,000 extra talent points, including server-wide accelerator event and the beta talent point rewards by the end of the 6-month launch. So 6 monthly payments of 100,000 Quanta, which somebody said that if they're still doing the daily, that 600,000 Quanta overall for the whole thing is nothing. It's peanuts. I agree. Seems kind of odd, but okay. Maybe they're not doing that at launch. Maybe that's going away. The daily login stuff. And actually, I kind of like it being hard. I don't know. Gosh, I'm kind of torn on that. If it's too hard, people get frustrated and go away. If it's not hard enough, people get frustrated because they don't have enough challenge and they eventually go away. So it's that fine balance on that. All right, 5 schematic copies of Dynamic Core Unit S. So I don't know how the schematics are working in the new stuff. A lot of this I've actually been not paying attention to very intentionally because I want the game to be new for me again when it launches. And so that's one of the things that one of you in chat can say how that works. But I'm looking forward to it learning a lot of new stuff again. If you had to choose between the daily bonus or bots, choose the bonus, as bots are worse, but I think NQ will stick to the bots anyway. Those buying bots, I have always felt very weird about them. You want Archegeo wants market bots to go away. Yeah, I think so too. I 100% would support the bots going away. And the only thing that I would support on that is some sort of very limited ability for brand new players who are collecting their stuff and need to get some money going to be able to sell. Like maybe they can sell a particular amount per day or something like that. Like maybe they could sell 10,000 units a day. Something like that. So anyway, yeah, the bots just buying like that, it's a very strange mechanic.
Welcome to the Dragons.
And I'm glad that Nova Quark has tried things that seem weird, because that's how you accidentally come across the amazing things. And there are some amazing things about the game. And so there's a lot of stuff in this game that would not happen if they followed the guidelines of what the industry says no on. They're very groundbreaking. And what I want for Dual Universe here is for Dual Universe to succeed and make it through this groundbreaking phase into the great and possibly greatness phases where they are just running full steam with how the game works and everything, and that others are just copying. Because otherwise, what happens is, in this kind of situation, and being an entrepreneur, I have done this before. I have created processes, I've created items, I've created ways of doing things that then were stolen, or I couldn't realize them. I had a process that I developed for our stores that we had meetings with another company because they wanted to buy us. And they were talking about an offer in the range of around 10 million for buying us. And so they had our interest. And then they went silent. And 6 months later, Visa was buying their company because of their pioneering processes. And they got, I don't even know how many millions it was, 50 million out of it or something like that. And they were based it all off of the stuff that we were doing. So shit like that happens. So I really hope that NovaQuark is able to push through that barrier of this groundbreaking stuff to get into to having an absolutely great game, and then years from now we say it has greatness. And so anyway, okay, let's continue on with the Pioneer Pack. Tier 1 rare item, 1 Whirlpool collectible statue. I don't know what that is, but cool. I'm looking for my Whirlpool. By the way, I have 8 accounts, folks. Personally, I'm going to be putting an extra 12 months on each one of them. I'm going to make sure that I get the top level rewards on all of these. And then maybe that's, maybe I don't know if I can sell some of these items or something like that. But I'm in it. I'm in it for the long term. So that's just my personal plan. And all right. So, one exclusive decorative item, a deco potted plant white. All right. There's a visual of the status on the picture above. Oh, of it. Yeah, but I can't get it any bigger. I've tried to get. Okay, let me see this. Open image in new tab. Ah. All right. So there we go. Okay. So 1 to 3 months of subscription, and there's the potted plant. Is this the Whirlpool statue? All right. We'll come back and look at the other stuff here. And exclusive purple voxel win. Oh, I don't know. You know, we need a NovaQuark. Are you listening? We need a Marquee Dragon logo statue. Something that we can give away to people on the show, like our daily giveaway. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, maybe that's just a little bit of vanity on my part, but I could totally see it. I know I'd proudly display it. The thing you don't like, it doesn't say that the highest tier gets the lower tier items. What? Oh. Let me find out. Okay. The great leader Marquee statue. No, I don't want a statue of me. More like the logo. And because this is not about me, it's about the community. Oh, hey, there's Sesh. So let's see here. Oh yeah, and Sesh says that would be awesome. I may know someone. Yeah. So yeah, of the dragon, not of me. I don't want a statue of it. It would have to have a beard if it was me. No. So it's more of a community thing. It's more of a community thing. All right, so you don't get the lower tiers. This is really interesting. I just verified on you guys saying that it doesn't say you get the lower tiers. You don't get the lower tiers. So that means that some of you may be strategic. And are these soul-bound? I wonder if they're soul-bound. So yeah. That does feel really weird. You don't need the talent points, you don't need the quanta, but the items, I would think that they would roll up. Instead of, well, these statues at least, these unique items. But, okay, so if that's the case, that we don't get that lower end stuff, then here's the deal. Look at this as those of you who didn't go all the way to the max, that get these lower gifts, those might end up being more unique than you think. So, okay, Sesh, if you're listening, I see Jury is out saying, from all the discussion with NQ on Discord, it's that you have bought X months at any time. So, so if you've bought that, so like to get the 13 months plus, if I've paid for 13 months previously, then I automatically get that. I mean, I'm going to add 12 months to each one of my accounts anyway, but yeah, that's a good question. And Blazemonger, big question for me in this is whether backers will have to pay sub for 6 months or that using DAC qualifies as being subscribed. Yeah, I don't know if DAC qualifies for that as well. So, and the DAC is a completely, it's a unique item. So it's, yes, you do. It's cumulative on everything you paid for. So it doesn't have to be consecutive. Oh, that's great. That is great. So if you've purchased a bunch of game time in the past, then, and you've already purchased more than 13 months of subscription, you're getting the top level stuff. Perfect. That sounds, you know what? That sounds so much better. But it has to be purchased before launch. Okay, perfect. So that sounds really good. That sounds really good. And so I like that. Okay. So I'm going to be qualifying for it on, well, now, okay, so everybody, if you have one of the beta accounts, the beta keys, they don't have any purchase time on them. So if you want those to receive the rewards, I think you're going to have to put some time on them. And you got to do it before launch. So, all right. I will, I'm going to have to look at my accounts because I know that at least a couple of mine are based on beta keys. And so I'm going to have to look at that and make sure that everything's good to go on that. Okay. That's just a personal note to myself. All right. We got to continue on here. I've got 40 minutes to finish getting through all this information because I have a meeting that I have to go to, and then we're going to do another show after this. It won't be Dual Universe. There won't be any more Dual Universe shows until launch. Maybe I'll do one right before launch on how to get everything ready. But there's not really going to be much to get ready, but we can sit and talk and scheme about our global domination or our universe domination together. That'd be fun. So, and maybe we'll do that the day before. So, okay, let's, Archigeo, okay, let me skip around here a little bit. Archigeo says, what's next Tuesday's big announcement? Here's what I will tell you. And, so, oh, gosh, so many things going on here. Sesh just said, we heard the feedback from players who participated in the beta, thanks to free beta keys, i.e. didn't pay anything, and would like to reward their contribution, and this is something we're looking into. That's good. He says no promises, though. And because they have invested time, and so some sort of reward for them, just off the top of my head, Sesh, would be that just like these packages, that if they didn't subscribe and if they subscribe before, well, anyway, some sort of unique item for those people if you have time to make an item before launch. All right, so getting back to the big news that's being announced. I can't, maybe a dragon statue for them? No, we want the dragon statue to be more of a rare thing. The dragon statue would be like we give out one on each show. Doesn't matter whether you're in our guild or our org or not. Doesn't matter if you're even a fan. Just one, and then they can be sold on the market too. That way they can be traded and everything. So Okay. And he says, DACs that were given away for free do not count. All right. The announcement that's coming up. Okay, so I can't spill the beans. I know a lot of the beans, but I can't spill the beans on what exactly they're going to say. But what I will tell you is that their announcements on the 16th is going to have probably 90% of the information that you are looking for, including some of the most important things. So I can't say what it is that they're announcing. You're going to have to watch. And so that's next Tuesday, I think. So you're going to have to watch for that. But be there. You're going to want to hear the information. And I've been debating on whether or not I'm scheduled to do a show for another game at the same time. And I've been debating about whether or not I want to do that show or I want to watch the announcement. I might watch the announcement because I don't know everything. So, all right. And you can give me an exclusive. Sesh will be on the show. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Sesh is good on camera. So, yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so I can't spill the beans, but yeah. You're going to hear what you want to. And then once certain things are announced, I will make certain announcements myself. At launch, I do plan on that I'm going to do a 30-day challenge, 30 days straight, unless power gets knocked out or something. 30 days straight of nothing but dual universe greatness and having a lot of fun. So, okay. So, Pioneer Pack. So that first one was people who were 1 to 3 months of subscription that they paid for. This is also another reason to come back, you know? Yeah, it is. Okay, the Pioneer Pack, Rare. This package is available to players who have purchased up to 12 months of subscription for the Dual Universe beta. Please note that it's not necessary to have used the game time by the date to qualify. Oh, and I did see a question earlier about whether or not you buy the codes from us. Do you have to apply them to your account before the launch? The answer is yes. You need to, in order for them to count, they have to be credited to your account. You cannot hold on to them. You can hold on to them and the game code will still work after that, but you will not get these bonus items. So, yeah. I don't recommend holding on to the codes for a really long time. I've seen people come back to us and say, you know, I had one code left that I was going to use, but that was 2 years ago. Do you have a copy of it? And I'm like going, wow, you're really stretching it out there. But, and codes still work. But yes, they do need, everybody needs to apply their game time before the launch. And so when they announce the launch date, you'll have a definite timeline on it. So, all right. This package is also available to the Iron, Bronze, and Silver contributor backers from the crowdfunding packages. You know, I had crowdfunding as well on one of my accounts. Yeah. Back in the day. It's so long ago, you know, it's so long ago. But, and you know, here I was going to complain that it's taken too long to get to launch. I really was. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, you know, it's taken too freaking long. And then, you know what I loaded up the other day? I loaded up 7 Days to Die. And another great game. And it's 9 years old. And it's still in early access. Yeah. Yeah, or there's Star Citizen Forever. congratulations, Dual Universe. You've got a launch date that hasn't been announced yet. Yes. So, yeah. And for those of you that are interested in Star Citizen, I would be playing Star Senior Citizen or Star Citizen Forever. I've heard they're changing their name because of, the ongoing development time needed. But yeah. All right. So back to Dual Universe. Up to 46,992,000 extra talent points, including the server-wide accelerator event and the beta talent point rewards. 6 monthly payments of 200,000 quanta, and 5 schematic copies of Dynamic Core Unit S, 5 schematic copies of Dynamic Core Unit M, Tier 2 rare item, 1 Trigallum collectible statue. Okay. Star Citizen is a great place. Yeah, well, I'm just, when they launch, I'll need my walker to get to my computer by the time that they launch. But, I'm just saying. All right. So, let's see. 2 exclusive decorative items, Deco Potted Plant, White, and Deco Carpet. Oh, this has the other item in it. What are we talking about not getting the previous stuff? Triangulum? Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm dyslexic. I can pronounce things the way I want to. Solubles in the wrong order. Yeah. So, all right. Oh, you don't get the Whirlpool on T2. Okay. And then the Pioneer Pack Exotic. That's for players who have purchased at least 13 months of subscription time, Dual Universe Beta. You do not have to have consumed all of that. This package is also available to the gold backers and above from the crowdfunding campaigns, as well as sponsors and patrons. Up to 52 million, let's call it 53 million extra talent points. And those are given out over 6 months. I actually really like that. It really gates us. This is, I don't know how you guys came up with this. And I was really just hoping that whatever you guys came up with wouldn't be shitty. Because, well, unknowing, you don't know, you go to the worst places. And this whole way of doing this to keep people competitive at the beginning and near equal standings, I think is a really, really good solution. I'm really liking it. So, all right. So 5 copies of each of the small, medium, large dynamic cores, and so let's see here. Tier 3 rare item, 1 Circinus collectible statue, and 3 exclusive decorative items. All right. Decopotted Plant Black. Okay. To receive your Pioneer packs, you need to have an active subscription. Okay, so you need to be subscribed at launch. You need to be subscribed at launch. It can't be that you're, just thinking you're going to get this and pick it up later. The important thing is logging in. Yeah. Really? You have to log in beforehand? All right. To receive your Pioneer packs, you need to have an active subscription. Item rewards are also available in the first month after release. Okay. And you'll need to log into the game during that time to receive the item. Okay, good. So log in the first month to get your item. I'll make sure I do that on all my accounts. But that won't be a problem because I'll be managing skill queues up the wazoo, I'll share more information soon on the server-wide Talent Point Accelerator event. And extra Talent Point awards for beta players and backers will be delivered on the last day of each month. Okay. Why on the last day? Have you considered whether or not there is a leap year next year? Don't mess it up. There's always a first. But the last changes every 4 years in February. Yeah. Let's see here. I want to thank everybody again. Okay, so there we have it. And let's see here. So there is that. Okay, now, how many of you who are here plan to be here for launch day? How many of you here are going to take off from work launch day, if it's a work day? Yeah. So, yeah. And, yeah, I'll be here. Thank God this is my job. Yeah. Something pretty dramatic would have to happen for me to not be here. So, yeah. Well, we have only one whelp. You have a feeling it'll be on Vegas launch day, so guess not. Dramatic Monger. So we renamed Blaze Monger. I think we're naming him Dramatic Monger. He's been, you know, I love him to death, but he causes problems. When is launch day? Launch day has not been announced yet. So you will want to pay attention to the announcement next week, next Tuesday. You'll want to be there, and you will want to yeah, it's going to have at least 90% of the information you're looking for. Keep asking me, I'll slip up and tell you. Nah, I think I have good self-control. Now, get a bunch of whiskey in me, and I might tell you a secret. But Sesh already told the secret, so yeah. And those of you who missed it, well, you just have to wait until Tuesday to see it. Yeah. All right. So I think that's about it. Now, if you need to, okay, so here's the one trick again. If you need to get to a higher tier on these, and you have not, you know, you're at like the 1 to 3 months, and you want this exotic package at launch, but you're currently subscribed, their system will not allow you to add more subscription time on top. So what you do is you come to our store, !coupon in chat, there's a link in the description, and you can get the additional game time from us and use a coupon code, save yourself a few bucks and support the show. You can get the additional game time from us, and then you apply that to your account and it will put you over the numbers you need to be. So I will be doing that for all of mine, and I'm going to make sure, and I'm definitely going to be here on launch day, and for the next 30 days after that. So you can all count on that. 30 days straight, shows for Dual Universe, and we're gonna be empire building. You know, we're gonna be building everything up. We'll have an org that everybody, yeah, it sounds like I got logged out of DU. I may have. Everybody who wants to be in the org will be accepted in the org. We're very free org. We're more like a group of people, and then we are like a organization, like corporate like. We allow everybody in, and we just kick the asshats out. So I'm sure we'll be fielding lots of requests for people joining in on that. All right, we're a fellowship. Yes, that's exactly, we're Fellowship of the Dragons. Maybe we should rename our org. Fellowship of Dragons. Oh. Emaziva, you may have just sparked something there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, that's a really good idea. So what planet will I start out on this time? By the way, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them right now. We got a few more minutes before I have to log off and go to a meeting with the game publisher. And so, and what planet will we start on? You know, I'm not sure. Gothic Gaming, thank you for the raid. I'm not sure what. I'm not. Okay, is there going to be 2 planets at launch or just 1? If there's just 1, obviously I'm going to be on the just 1. There's 2 right now, and I don't know. I'll make an announcement as to which I choose if I get a choice. So, but I haven't thought about it, and I'll be trying to pick some place on the home planet that is out of the way. I'm actually going to choose someplace far away from the markets so that those of us who want to have properties next to each other on the sanctuary or haven planet, whichever it is, there'll be room for us to be together out there. And I probably won't give a lot of details until I am out there already setting up. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, I actually don't know yet. So, all right. Okay, I think we've gone over most everything, and yeah, I think we've gone over most everything. I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited. And yeah, so all right, that's going to be it. There's going to be another show later, and for another game in a couple hours. I have a meeting with some game publishers to go do, and then after that, we'll get another show up and running. So anyway, thank you, everybody. Happy to see you all again. And Tuesday, be there for that, if nothing else. Yeah. See you in a couple hours, everybody.
Flowers that